more captivating. If you're gonna just hit go, there's nothing that they're gonna have to watch me. You did it, didn't you?
Yeah. No one's in. We'll see if anyone's.
Really wants to see another live video. It'd be nice.
Because you won't wait for when I have like cables and space, and that's why I have to go live. I've got no space, no cameras on me, no cables, no nothing. Just my phones.
All right, why would I get these when everyone knows that I sort of hate them, right? Because I hate the full size. I think these make sense. I think the rack version of this thing, and I think the compact version of this makes sense. I think the full size is kind of like a desk. Rather have other things. This makes sense. Because every time that you've done a job with an X32 rack and you have to actually go to the screen to make a move, and it's not so easy to do from the screen. This thing has a much better screen for that kind of thing. In fact, my biggest complaint on that full-size weight was that you find yourself using the screen more than the desk, so like what's the point of the desk?
Wing video coming out. We have a wing video coming out. The regular wing compact.
All right. Let's see what this thing.
Got rid of the X32 rack. We never hurt you. Never hurt you. Never did anything wrong.
It was too,
Never did anything wrong.
it was too, it was like, you know,
That thing's
you
kind of
really
fat.
I think the X32 rack, you really need that iPad talking. If your iPad lost connection for whatever reason,
Looks like the
you'd be kind of screwed. Whereas I think this, you don't even need the iPad. The screen is an iPad.
looks like the X32 ate too much. Look
I
at
think
it.
this thing makes sense. That's my thought process here. Okay, let's see what Cat 5 they're saying now we gotta have. Shielded or unshielded? Shielded twisted pair, STP. Use shielded cable. Is there a length limit? I think they sorted this out, to be fair, right? X30.
Wait a minute.
That's the other thing. Another reason. I feel like the.
If there was a link limit, I'd be in a lot of trouble. But anyway.
I don't get it.
It's a bad joke.
A link limit?
Length. You said length limit.
Oh.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. If there's a length limit on the Cat 5, then. But I don't think. Like X30.
Oh, wow. That thing is sexy. Look at him. Oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have sacrilege.
Yeah, look at him.
That's too much. Can't leave that one on there forever. Though. You know me. The box gotta stay nice and intact.
I didn't even know Kay was getting this. It just randomly popped in.
Box gotta stay in good shape, man. All right, let's keep this box nice and together.
Oh, for when it's set, when it goes on sale next week. Why?
It could, although I don't think so. I think that, like I said, I think this makes a lot more sense than the full size. So to me, this is probably gonna be a good one.
The screen is touch screen.
How many spaces is this thing? Because I'd like to put that in shock mount if we have it.
There she is, folks. The Behringer Wing Compact. Ooh, it's cold. Let's see the back. What's going on, everybody? Going live just because I had no mic or camera or nothing really on me. And Kay had this, and he couldn't resist opening it. I told him to wait, but couldn't resist him. Oh, God, that's going to be a heavy case.
It's the same one the other one.
I thought you were going to turn him.
We had the X32 rack in this, and I don't even know if this is going to fit. It might be one space too big.
Ah, that guy had a good coin.
What?
The compact. I'm going to steal that. Yeah.
This works in here. See? Look at that. That's good.
Oh, let's see.
Good. Little shock mount. That's perfect. Come on.
Let's see here. She does look nice. It almost looks like a friggin' Black Magic something or whatever. Quiet before the storm. Quiet before the chaos. It's a week or so away.
I mean, the big console that's coming in is the Ravage.
Oh yeah, the Ravage. I got to put a teaser on my new video, on my late video that's coming out soon.
The Yamaha Ravage is happening.
I'm gonna do a little like teaser at the end.
I sold my Midas Heritages begrudgingly. I kind of didn't want to get rid of them because I liked them.
Yeah, that was like a bigger whop. That was a bigger flop than Waterworld. My God, that was brutal.
When you say that, I actually watched that yesterday because it's on Netflix and it was pretty terrible.
No one liked him.
Well, yeah. No,
Even though the point was to get rid of an annoying split snake. Come on.
I don't mix anymore, ever. So I got to stop buying desks that I would want to use. Even though the Ravage is a desk that I would want to use. But in typical fashion, something about buying them from a used broker in Europe makes it a lot cheaper than it is here. I don't know what it is. Why does Europe get such better deals? The Wang.
Arnold said R.I.P. to the Heritage. Look at this baby.
Tell Arno that I think the Heritage has suffered from the same fate as those D-Lives, which is guys that...
Oh, the Allen and Griefs? No, come on.
Guys that are on the road are the ones getting them, and guys like me trying to rent them out aren't really getting rentals.
We got a couple
The
tours.
market for them wasn't for me. It was for guys that are taking their own stuff, I think. I think nobody appreciates the DL231 stage box the way I did, which has the built-in split, and you don't have to share preamps, but you get the same thing as if you were looping.
Are you gonna turn him on or what, Pluggy?
Yes. Can I just screw it in first? Go grab me an IEC. I left the one in the box for the.
For when it goes on sale on eBay.
Yeah, because we also have to look another. All right.
Catch him. Yeah, you see, yeah, it's all. This is all the fluff I would edit out. You really need that. Come on.
If you're gonna use a keyboard stand the way I do for a console stand, make sure it's a double braced one.
Oh yeah, we almost had the X32 fall on
We
it.
learned the hard way that this thing couldn't handle an X32 and it twisted and broke on us. It almost took my foot out. Right, Ted?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, I should have left the lights we got up recently.
What is there to expect from this? It's going to be a wing without... That's not that heavy. I think that's good.
Let's see E.
All right. It's going to be a wing. Like it's going to be exactly like the other wing. Not that anybody wants to sit here and watch me do it, but I would try to get tracks going. Do I ever have... This is never on when we do this stuff.
I need something to hold.
Why do I go through this every time? It's like the thing... Oh.
What unit is that? The guy just coined it. It's the Behringer Wing Compact. Let's see. Let's see.
It would help if I plugged it into those.
There we go. Little water bottle tripod stand.
All right.
Ooh, look at her.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. You can walk up to this. You can walk up to this and make moves right from the screen, way better than you can on an X32 rack.
Oh, look how big that is, eh?
I like how their rack is all scratched up.
That's cool.
All reverb. What do you got to do? You got to, let's see, how do you get to the buses and all that? Makes sense. That selects it right. Yeah, I mean, I don't, there's nothing else to show. I mean, it's a wing without the desk, which in my opinion is perfectly fine.
Wait, what is that? Oh, N1.
That's their weird.
It looks like the,
what is that?
it's supposed to be 01. That's what it looks like. Is it messed up? Is the LED
I don't know
out?
the wing well enough to know what that's.
Maybe the LED's out.
No,
It's supposed to be.
I think maybe it means we're on like scene 1 or something. Don't know. Ask a wing expert.
Wow. There we are.
Page that I hate the most on this thing, just because it's kind of strange. Sources. Whatever. I mean, I'd start getting tracks going just to see how it feels mixing on it.
Meh.
Right? I would put on, I'd probably use my my good Van Halen, well, the Van Halen cover band thing that I have. What about that? We didn't get that right. Not all my lights are going to be cheap Chinese.
Hey, don't admit that.
Actually-
Don't admit that.
Actually,
Okay.
They are all cheap Chinese,
No.
including this one.
Don't admit that. That's another story to tell.
That's a Chevy Rogue R2X Outcast, or an Outcast 2X.
Yeah, Robbie B loved them. He used them already. Let's.
What else do you want me to do here? I feel very awkward.
No, we could end it. I could just say that new videos are coming. I had to make this because Kay just sporadically wanted to open it right on the spot instead of waiting till I had camera and mics and all that stuff. So I had to go live. I have no.
Yeah, because if I wait for you to get your cameras, then I'll fucking be I'll be heading to a retirement home. The same way everyone's waiting on your videos.
Coming soon. I'm almost done, dude. Almost done with one.
God.
It's like 30-something minutes, and it's got some good shit on it.
All right, I'm gonna use this thing.
Are you setting it up or calling it out? I'm calling it.
I'm gonna set it up, but I don't think that people want to sit there staring at me wiring it up for.
I know, that's where I edited it out. Night Vision has a question and needs advice.
What is it?
Oh, he wants to watch it do it. Well, N89. Oh, Blake in the house? Shop tour on the new side. I'll walk over there. It's pretty boring right now, but while he's setting up, let's see what we got here.
Tell them we have a whole thing of pre-rig that's about to come down.
Yeah, we have a giant.
Comes in. You have to picture the pre-rig in the new shop,
Which it's gonna
all
make
stretched out.
Yeah, it's gonna
worked
suck.
on. That's kind of like the whole purpose of it.
Yeah, it's gonna totally. Yeah, we got pre-rig coming out of arena that was been there for 5 months with all lights on it. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at this. The new video I have coming out is so old that it has references to when there was wine in here and what we did to the wine and all that crazy stuff. There she is. Kay sold a lot of lights, but we're replacing them. Video wall. A lot of panels. A lot of friggin' panels. Blow through, that's what she said right there. Boring world, video world and cameras. Let's see here. Oh man. A little quick peek outside. Oh man. Like I said, quiet before the storm. Quiet before the storm. There it is. Let's see how far Kay got. Don't look at this thing. Don't look at that thing. Controversial. It looks like there's tons of space, but there's not. Let me see what night vision says. Okay, night vision says, I had an in. Oh shit. Important call. By the way, we just made an order today because we don't have what I would call a dinky PA or like something you could just roll in and plug into the wall and stuff. We have like none of that because Kay sells everything under the sun. So we ordered a 906 rig, which should be that, and we're gonna put it on a 4x4 on a roller and just roll them in to gigs. It's gonna be awesome. Or you could pole mount them. Let's see what we got here. I know. Omar, the reason I'm streaming, couple reasons. Kay just randomly started unboxing something I wanted to wait on. I have no storage space anywhere. I don't have any microphones. I don't have any GoPro or my Sony or anything. So I was like, I might as well just stream it. Plus, I don't have to edit it, which everyone knows how long it takes me. There's the Digis. The Digis. 2 Qs right there, bro. 2 queens in the house right there. 2 queens, a jack, and a friggin', I don't know. Profiles. Damn, man, streaming's tough, man. Digi. The Digis. Anyone hit that like button if you can. Thank you. Let me see here. We could peek on Kay's call, but it's probably like important. Yeah, just quiet before the storm. We only have a few of these left. They've been selling the PSMs because we got these bad boys. That's another video. I got that video. I got the Wing compact video, which I think we put in a rack. Where's the Wing? Yeah, we got that Wing compact video. Digico surgery video, which is my favorite because it's Kay going. You know Kay. He was working on the Q5, and what's the other one? There's another thing I'm forgetting. Digico, the in-ears. What else? There's something else I'm forgetting. And then the first video I'm coming out, hopefully next week, is just a bunch of shit that was filmed, like the DM7C, the DM7C unboxing mixed with a bunch of stuff that I filmed last year, and nothing ever happened with it. Just to get it out there, like 30-40 minute video. Are you back at it?
Still nothing. Okay. I think I should. Right? Isn't
We have the accent in ears.
How do they do this? Bus one and bus 2 is the main, ain't it? All right, here we go. Nothing. Nothing at all. Right? All right, what am I messing up here?
Of course.
Output 7 and 8. Output 7 and 8 should be the main left, right. Right? I see my tracks are here. If I go to the local out, it says main 1 left, main 1 right. Is it muted? How do I get to the mains?
Oh, I gotta answer that one guy's question. What did he say?
There we go. Main. Okay. So even though I turn that,
Oh.
I turn it up.
Blake, yeah, when you said your shop has enough space to walk in between the cases, that's how it is when it gets crazy in here. Same shit. But at least we got the shop next door now.
Oh, you guys know what I'm listening to.
Oh, no.
Same thing I always do, right? All right, so we go here. Yeah, all right. Cool. How do I quickly go to the next channel? No arrow.
Kay's been using this stuff since like 2018, 17. These tracks.
I'm looking to see if there's an easy
Or
way.
wait, is this Van Halen?
No.
Oh.
I gotta go back there. That kind of sucks. Noisy ass phone.
Listen to those tens of people. Let's see.
I don't like a way to bounce through channels would be a little easier. Oh, is this it? Nope. Oh, this is going through the buses? Okay.
Seventh Lens says the dual SD record on that thing comes in clutch, brother.
The dual SD?
Yeah.
The cards? Yeah. I haven't used that yet. Ever. Back there. All right, so the quick way to get around is. What am I viewing? Am I viewing these? Yeah, all right. So view just puts that on.
Yeah, Blake. Uplighting, yeah, you can get whatever you want, you know. That's a good song.
I would steal passenger side while you slip your bra.
Surprised this band is didn't get bigger. It's like they're kind of unknown, but they're kind of catchy.
Got sweat on your shoulder, yeah. I'll miss those desert drives from the passenger side. From the passenger side.
That's annoying.
I'll miss those desert drives from the passenger side.
All right, man, there's a lot of things.
Through state line. Precious
What happened now?
What is this now?
and I wonder where you are now.
All right.
What happened?
Just again, one of these dumb complaints, like, why can't I get to the high pass from the EQ page? Like, why do I gotta go up here and go back down there? Like, they put it here when you turn it on, right?
Can you go outside and point at the clouds? Sounds like old man yells at clouds right here. Come on, Kay.
I gotta go here, I gotta hit filter, and then the filter, then now I can see it over here. Like, why isn't it just on here where I can just turn it on? Anyway. It was a little tricky muting. All right, so quickly, if you turn it off. See, what is that? That's like trim. That's gotta be trim. No, all right, so was that a glitch before? It had to be on some other page. What page was I on? Because I thought this was the mains before, and I turned it up, and this didn't do it. I had to come here, but now it's doing it. All right, whatever.
Are you alive, Rutgers?
I wonder if these guys know that I use this so much. Something's distorted.
I'm feeling so mind. I've always been right. We may not find partners in
The weird panning thing. All right, what do I want to do? I'll do this. Turn that on.
You're at home, watching the sky, losing your mind. You don't know why. You wanna try.
I'm not gonna. See this part? I would love to just move over to the other tom. So unless somebody knows some trick that I don't know, it's like, how can I get over there? Oh, all right, that brings you back. All right, so, giddy. It'd be nice if I could just move over. Now we're gonna add on, I think that's the fourth time, right? It's just noisy. All right, so you press that to get back. No big deal. I don't know. Good enough. Like I said, to me this thing is about replacing the X32 rack.
Which never did anything. Which never hurt anybody. But anyway.
It has.
What?
If you have to make a quick move on the screen of the X32 rack, which has happened, I've been there where I'm like, oh shit, and like, or the iPad dies, right? Or the classic, you send the iPad's dead, then you're sitting there trying to charge it, right? You can get away with just this screen. That's,
Yeah.
You know, obviously it's slow, you know, but you can do it.
Hey, it's another console to add to the collection. Woohoo!
What is this thing about? This is not a knob. This is like to pull it out of the rack. It's just they got the handles. Like, I don't understand why there's like this nub here.
Oh, that is weird. Put keys on it? I don't know.
And this knob, I can't figure out. I guess it's whatever you select. Yeah, it's like a touch.
As we know, Kay's a knobs guy. He said that before.
This is like a touch and turn thing. Whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this whole little section here is for whatever you got going on there.
Arno, do they still play these songs? Like, I feel like these songs are probably better than the newer ones. It always works out that way.
Why would Arno know?
Because he just said he toured with them.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it for what I bought it for. It's exactly what I wanted it.
Okay.
Rack mount, but you can actually do stuff from the screen pretty well. The iPad should go with it, right? But the screen will actually get you by. This is for small footprint job. Does anyone have a job where you can't even have the mixer showing?
Yeah.
I have. We've done things on a football field Whereas like they had a little stage in the center and they had all these tables.
Yeah,
out for
we had to hide it underneath. Yeah.
A high-end VIP dinner thing, and it was like they wanted it to look really slick.
We
We just hid the X32 under the stage.
Wireless
walked
City.
around with an iPad and did it. We didn't have to have a console and a guide. You know, you should always try not to make your guys mixing a part of the show.
I know we have had our guys do that.
We've had our guys do that.
Set up and right on.
And then I see a picture of the event, and I'm like, it's like a comedian on stage, and now I see my guy right on the edge of the stage. I'm like, dude, why did you set up there?
I was like, oh, off topic, but we'll answer this
I
question.
can't be everywhere. You know?
What cameras and switcher do you use for live streaming?
Listen, video is very, very new to me, but I
still
just
is.
bought Broadcast G2s.
Woo!
I got Blackmagic, of course, the 4K TV switcher, which is now discontinued. But if you're asking about live streaming, so like, yeah, I use the live stream.
God, that thing still lives? Throw that in the dumpster.
I'm doing live streams on a budget. Don't, like, you're not
That
going to
thing's
see me doing the freaking Evo Street Fighter 6 finals with this thing. But like my live streams are like, yeah, I can get by with this thing. It's like an all-in-one switcher.
Yeah, we hire Eddie D for the big stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you could just put a PTZ and I could put my Blackmagics directly into that thing. If you don't know what this thing is, it's pretty convenient. But I'm no expert. I'm sure there's some video guy out there. I would never use that.
It's a
I would
piece of
never
junk.
use
I
that.
agree with him. That thing's a piece of tin.
It's worked every time I've used it.
My God.
So you can watch. You can look on YouTube and look up Light Up NBC metastatic breast cancer.
That was live stream?
You can look that up, and that's the stream that we did with that thing a couple years now. I think 3 or 4 years in a row now.
Yeah, that piece of shit's still alive. I know, it's
worked.
crazy.
I bring a backup. I bring a backup with me just in case, and I'm ready to move everything over and hit go live if that one takes a dive, but it hasn't.
All right, we're wrapping this up. Any more
Yeah, I would say
questions?
that's it. I don't know what else.
All right,
Any
thanks.
other questions?
Any more questions before we wrap this mofo up? Let's see.
I still don't like the way you have to insert the effects into the bus. I'd rather just route a bus into the effect unit back to a channel, but whatever. We'll have to just get used
Ooh,
to it.
good question. This will cause a rant, though.
Uh-oh, what?
Are you ever going to switch to D&B?
No.
Yes.
I've looked into
Hell
it.
no.
Listen,
Yeah,
Here.
rant.
here comes the rant.
Yeah, this is before we close it out. Hell yeah.
Here comes the rant. Over many years of acquiring all this stuff, I don't owe anything on that.
Yep.
That right there is paid for. I completely own it. I have no debt on it. It can do the job. If I were to sell all of this to either buy L Acoustics or D&B, I would get a fraction of what that move
Yeah.
would be, and then I'd have to like basically put my entire life in hock, and then pray that I make enough money back with it. And to be honest with you, I've thought of this. I don't think I would want the extra work that I would get with it. I
Yeah.
would probably get maxed out.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I got an L Acoustic or a D&B rig. Now I would probably have a bunch of more jobs on my calendar that I don't really have the crew to man. I'm in a good place right now with the amount of work that I get with this stuff. Of course, I would like a few more. If anyone out there's got an arena gig for me, I'll take a couple more. But I don't know if I would want the influx that an Acoustic and a D&B would bring. I like where I'm at. When I get my jobs, you know, the guys on the other end have to put up a little bit of a fight for them to accept my JBL rig, and that just is what it is. But, dude, honestly, I'm not complaining. I'm happy with how much work I have with it.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I own it.
We can pay people. We don't, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
The last 3 months when it sat here collecting dust, I don't feel too bad about it. If I had a bill that I had to pay every month,
Yeah.
and I saw it sitting there during January, February, and March, I'd be looking for the razor knife. Anyway,
But these are the real bargaining chips right here. Woohoo! Digi World.
yeah, these ain't working out as well.
What? They're amazing. They go out a lot. These are
Q5, just upgraded to a Q5.
Video.
I probably shouldn't have done it.
Video.
I don't know if everyone out there is going to start giving me shit about the screens not being as nice as the new screens, but it's a Quantum 5. It's technically better than a 338. That's the gamble that I'm taking. I'm hoping that I can get by with those anytime somebody must have Quantum. This thing I gave up on even trying to sell. That's an SD10. Gave up. It ain't selling. This is my SD12. There's this guy on eBay, Church Gear. He's got them up for like $26,000. They have optics and everything, and it's like, took mine off. Forget it. I'm not willing to sell this thing that low. So I'm hoping in a couple months when stuff springs back, everything on eBay gets wiped out, and then I might be able to sell these again. Yeah. Siri with his 2 profiles.
They go out. They give him credit. People still use him. I mean,
Company owners out there have the same problem I have.
no one does. No one does.
Which is my problem. My problem is everybody that works for me tries to figure out, what can I buy?
Yep.
How can I get involved? What can I buy? What can I buy? So he goes and buys 2 profiles.
Which they have
And
gone
after
out.
every job, Carrie comes in here. Carrie's awesome, by the way, best ever. But he comes in here and he preps, and I'll come poking my head in, and I'll see those getting pushed into the truck. And I'm like, why are you sending them? I put X32s on.
I know, and he brings those.
He wants to use his profiles, whatever. I let him
Truck
use it.
pack killer.
That's
about it.
Here's another live stream.
Oh,
Way the future. I mean, it's already the future, but I think you're going to start seeing that more and
oh
more.
hell yeah.
The reason I bought a Rivage
Yeah, we're hyping that up. K got a revise.
is
That's
because I'm hedging my bet on Dante in all of this stuff, right? So, Axion PSMs, you can connect with Dante. Right on the back, man. Just like the Axion, the regular Axion microphones and stuff. All I got to do is build an entire rack of this shit, and I can be looping a main and a redundant with Dante. That means I can have a rack with a bunch of in-ears, a bunch of RF, and I could just take 2 Cat5 cables and go click, and then we have all the channels, and then you can do the routing in Dante controller. I think that's the way it's going to go. If it doesn't go that way, I'd be surprised, because I mean, that's a lot easier than putting together a bunch of W1 and W2 panels and trying to stuff a bunch of cable into the back of the rack so that you can just come out with a molt and click it in.
finger to the wind.
You know, I've already been dabbling with this, not to mention this thing. You know, you can talk to the pack, you know what I mean? Especially on the Axion PSMs, you can actually access the pack with this thing from a laptop and make the changes you got to make. That's hard to pass up. And if you have a Yamaha desk, you can monitor the wireless, right?
Woo.
I don't think they implemented it yet on the PSM side, but when they do, I think that's going to be huge.
That's
You're sitting there at your desk looking at your outputs, knowing that the pack is on. You can see where the batteries are at.
It's the better machine.
I don't see how that isn't going to take off. If it doesn't, then whatever.
Yeah, the better machine. That's about it for now. Show link.
Yes, that thing is show length, right? We haven't messed with it too much yet, but I'm trying to get the guys to come in here and start building racks and start messing with the Dante connections. I mean, that's why I held on to this thing, because if we're going to do a digicode desk, this is how I would do that. So now you can have a whole rack of wireless, and all you got to do is get it into the fiber loop, and your whole wireless rack is now in the loop. I think that's pretty neat. I don't know.
I guess that's all.
Cool. There's
Yeah.
end rant.
A little more milder than I thought. You could have went off more, but we're live, so I can't make it crazy.
There's nothing inappropriate in here.
Ah, looking for inappropriate joke stuff. Oh man! All right, guys, new videos coming out. I promise. Probably next week, the big one. And I guess till next time.
I'm not doing it. You can do it. How many people did you actually watch?
Hold on, I still got to end it.
Still doing it?
There was like